Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about make an update to the app. Woman receives Stop and Shop Instacart delivery. Then she begs Instacart to let customers request female shoppers. And on this episode of Apparently Men Are the Scum of the Earth, we have another Instacart customer complaining about the Instacart order she received. It's not about the Instacart order specifically, but the male shopper who delivered it. And what happens when men are the problem? I mean, Instacart makes a mistake. Yeah, same thing. The female customer makes a TikTok about it to attempt to get a refund or some sort of other scam. So with that said, we are talking about everything that is being said in this article, how it actually is for any gig platform, customer, or driver, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A woman who tried her luck with online grocery shopping was dismayed to discover she had been paired with a male shopper, and was even more disappointed to discover how poorly he'd done. And of course, if this was a female shopper, this wouldn't have even made a headline. She wouldn't have even made a TikTok. She would be totally understanding, right? You know, one day I want the shopper to be one of those people who borrow another account or rent another account, and it's not a female, it's a male account with a female shopper, and see if there's a difference. I would just love to see the result of that. The woman complaining about the woman shopping even though her name looks like it's a man's. Like Bobby or something, but with an I and they just didn't spell it right. Or Bob. I feel like I need to see that. The video documenting the shopping fail came from the creator Sammiellenclare at Sammiellenclare, has gotten more than 2.9 million views as of this writing. The shit you talk for content, huh? I'm gonna leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you could hear the shit she's talking.
I am so mad. If you are not the CEO of Doordash or Instacart, keep scrolling. This is not for you.
You know, she really should have started off with, if you can't give me the there treatment, or if you aren't also looking for a reason to bitch about men for the next 5 minutes, this is not for you. Or if you are in a healthy relationship with your significant other, this is not for you. Because we all know damn well that Tony Xu, or whoever the hell is the CEO of Instacart, I really couldn't pronounce her name if I wanted to. They're not on TikTok scrolling. They're in the work. They're getting shit done. I didn't say it was good shit, but they're getting shit done.
I am begging you to make an update on your app where I can request a female shopper. I'm gonna need that to happen.
You know, funny thing that you mentioned that, because Instacart specifically had that for a while and then they got rid of it. And DoorDash had something on their help pages for that I was going to make a video on. And now that page is not available to the public anymore, so I can't make a video on that. If there's a way to set those kind of preferences, that's not happening anymore.
I put in an order for 5 items. One of these items is what I ordered. Let's go through it together. I ordered a half gallon of store brand milk. I got a quarter gallon of Tuscan, and you can't tell me that they didn't have store brand milk because I have never been in there and they have been out of stock of store brand milk. Moving on.
Okay, I've been grocery shopping recently, and there have literally been times where stores run out of milk. Fucking relax. Or at least the specific kind of milk. And the fact that you're complaining about the brand of milk is just outrageous to me. The whole size thing, I get it, but shut up.
Ordered a chopped Caesar salad kit. I got the ultimate Caesar salad kit, and I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting this because you have to look slightly harder for the chopped Caesar salad kit, and a man would never. He would just pick the one he sees first.
Tell me you know nothing about being a shopper for Instacart or DoorDash without telling me. You have to literally scan these things in. You would have to look for it. And even if they didn't, and this was a substitute, that could literally be the case.
I ordered mozzarella pearls. I got a mozzarella log, again, because you have to look slightly harder for the pearls, so why would he ever? I ordered garlic and herb Land O'Lakes spread. I got butter with canola oil.
Both things are plausible to happen. You see, this is what I'm talking about. The mozzarella logs and the mozzarella pearls, like that actually does happen because there are times where they don't have the pearls available. And the whole garlic and herb spread, I literally just did a Walmart order. They didn't have it. So what did I do? I had to replace the item or refund it. And then you get people bitching about the refund.
Now I have a third container of butter in my fridge, and I actually messaged him and said, hey, can you just not substitute that one and refund me if you can't find the garlic and herb? Great.
And you see that right there, that's exactly why I prefer to refund before replacing. Like, I get it. You want the item to be replaced for something reasonable, but the reality is these customers will just bitch about spending money on something they didn't want. But then again, these bitches will also complain when they didn't get the item and they find out later that they restocked. Because why not pick a fight for no reason?
And then the one thing I actually ordered specifically was the store brand Italian seasoning. So yeah, I'm gonna need that update to where I can request a female because this is fucking annoying. I just think we should make it to where men cannot be shoppers for Instacart or DoorDash, but that would be discrimination. So, yeah.
Well, first off, I'm glad that you noted while you're discriminating against men on DoorDash and Instacart that they shouldn't be discriminating against men on DoorDash and Instacart. Like, I think that's so funny to me. Tell me you just hate men without saying you just hate men. It could be worse. Past Daily Dot stories have documented male shoppers who failed to meet the requests of Instacart customers. In one case, a woman who ordered Cheez-Its got Iam's cat treats instead, commenting that she didn't even have a cat. She theorized that the shopper just tried to find a snack of the same color. You picked some because it was yellow, she marveled. I ain't joking. I didn't read into that story at all, but I feel like for that situation, that person was just so pissed off at the customer and they called her a puss. In another instance of Instacart insufficiency, a male shopper delivered a much smaller tomato than the beefsteak tomato the customer requested. They also misread a large mayonnaise and a small ranch request for a large ranch and a small mayonnaise. This is why when I get a male shopper, I cancel, the customer observed. Literally made a video on this exact subject. I will leave that video in the description. No one liked her either. Feel free to check that out. Commenters have their say. People coming to the video assured her she wasn't alone. I ordered tampons and was substituted white mushrooms, one shared. I have been telling this story for like 4 years because I'm still not over it. First off, that's hilarious. I feel like the person that did that definitely did on purpose, number one. Number two, was trying to tell you to put something else up your hoo-ha. I'm gonna get canceled for this one. I got a pack of permanent markers in exchange for tampons, another said. They weren't as absorbent and a little uncomfortable when sitting. Okay, but then why are you using a pack of permanent markers as a tampon? Like, what was the point of that? Like, if they made a mistake that was obvious and stupid, fine, but why are you also then using it for the reasons that you intended to need it for? If I got an item that was clearly not for the purposes in which I was purchasing the item for, I wouldn't then start to try to use it for that reason.
You know, I didn't really need a plastic spoon to shave my face. I guess I'll try to figure it out, right?
What a dumbass logic. A man substituted my ground beef for a watermelon, and I'm still confused about it, someone else reported. I don't even have a good joke for that. That's just weird to me. Not everyone who came to this site had a negative experience with Instacart or DoorDash. However, one who reported a great encounter said it was with a female shopper. I had a lady dasher who once asked if I wanted Parmesan because it was on sale and she thought it would go well with what I had ordered, they wrote. Of course, this article ends with how great women are, while also leading the entire article as in men are trash. Which is funny because this article was also written by a man, PJ West. I don't know who you are, PJ, but I really hope that everything's okay where you are, because holy shit. This is my opinion. It's It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. Look, I don't even think this is fake under any circumstances, but I also think she just doesn't like men, because these substitutions aren't that unreasonable, to be honest. One milk for another milk, a chopped Caesar kit for an ultimate Caesar kit, butter for butter, mozzarella for mozzarella. It's not like these things were not reasonable substitutions. But of course, what did this inevitably lead to? The customer bitching about it on social media. And honestly, for a while, I thought we were on a road to recovery, because at least in the last video, people were finally getting on the point of, yeah, this is just nonsense about women hating men. Like, come on. Then we went right back to hating men throughout the whole thing. And of course, the entire comment section is women bitching about men too. And not even all of them know how this freaking works. One commenter pointed out the scanning issue. Another one pointed out that they need a rating system. There is a rating system. Like I said, the amount of bullshit that is spewed out in this comment section is kind of impressive. And of course, for those who are actually making honest mistakes and making honest substitutions, it happens. Honestly, there's only so much that you can do. The fact that she's bitching on social media is clearly an attention grab for less than no reason. But if you honestly feel like you're struggling, or you're just looking for a way to not have to deal with these kind of people, and I get it, one of the things that I would recommend is to diversify your gig portfolio so you're not subject to the crappy behaviors of crappy customers who whine on social media about everything. And one of the best ways you can accomplish that is through the Driven Wyld Discord server. The Driven Wyld Discord community is exclusive for gig workers looking to expand their knowledge and expertise in their self-employment and entrepreneurial journeys. I've partnered with high-level professionals to bring you some of the most exclusive benefits based on your personal needs as a gig worker. Exclusive professional opportunities and gig postings. More live streams with high-level professionals in our industry. Educational systems designed to help you build your own dispatch company, as well as other scalable opportunities. Driven Wyld is also kicking off the Dispatching for Beginners course, and we are changing the game and transforming how businesses serve customers and how gig workers get more opportunities. So whether you're a gig worker looking for more opportunities to earn, or an exit strategy because the gig economy is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal and not the goal, and you would like to see something with more growth and scalability, there's something here for you. Check the link in the description and get started making the most amount of money in the least amount of time and in the safest possible way. We are excited and looking forward to helping you secure your financial future. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.